Let's get these started. Ready to introduce you all to one of our dolphins. It's Jackson! Now, Jackson is a bottlenose dolphin, which is just one of several different species of medicine dolphins, also known as cetaceans, that can be found right off the Florida coast. All of the dolphins you'll meet today were born within our SeaWorld parks, and they range from 6 all the way up to 47 years old. After today's presentation, be sure to visit us next door at Key West Dolphin Cove. There you can learn even more and get a closer look at this amazing marine mammal. Now that we've got some of our pond, let's dive in and talk about what makes dolphins so cool. Nature has given them some amazing adaptations that allow them to navigate, forage, and even to play. One of these is the blowhole located on top of their heads. This is where they breathe from and also where they vocalize from. So, let's listen in. Dolphins are required to hold their breath as they forage for their prey, which largely consists of fish, squid, and the occasional crustacean. In order to catch that fast-moving and slippery fish, dolphins will use their powerful tails, reaching speeds of up to 22 miles per hour. Dolphins will also use their powerful tails to get a better look above the surface, diving deep below the waves and getting their bodies all the way up and out of the water. Engaging our dolphins will physically and mentally allows us to give them the best care possible and provides exceptional animal welfare. With this care, we build bonds and build relationships with them, much like you would with a dog at home. And although dolphins seem to be natural athletes, our mutual love of play is one thing that provides that connection between us. And over the last 60+ years, SeaWorld has learned that their play ultimately leads to our discoveries. So while our playtime today may just look like a lot of impressive jumps and spins, it's actually an essential part in how we care for them. Just watch.
have to tell you all, the chance to get up close and face to face with animals like these can bring out the child in any of us. And those childhood impressions can often last a lifetime. That's why today we hope to inspire a young SeaWorld guest in much the same way that many of our trainers were inspired on our experiences so far. So with that, I've got a very special guest joining me this morning. Hey there, what's your name? Hannah, it is so nice to meet you, Hannah, and we're visiting us for today. She is all the way from the UK. Let's give her a great big SeaWorld welcome. And today we are going to be showing everybody out there how we start to build bonds and relationships with animals that we take care of. But in order to do that, we need a dolphin beauty. Now, it looks like 8 of our dolphins actually did the first part of our presentation. And it looks like they're all coming out to say hello real quick. Now, for this part of our presentation, we actually only want one dolphin out here. So you might see in a few moments, one of those underwater doorways will be opening up. And some of those dolphins will be moving back, and one of those dolphins will be hanging out with each other. Now, here at Dolphin Stadium, we actually care for 14 bottlenose dolphins. And they range in age from Spark right here, who is 6 years old, all the way up to our oldest dolphin, Starbuck, who is 47 years old. Now, Dolphin Stadium is actually really neat. It's made up of 6 different areas, and they're all connected by these underwater doorways. And we're able to open and close those doorways so the dolphins can utilize all the different parts of their habitat throughout the day. Now, altogether, these 6 different areas contain over 1 million gallons of water. And you know, it looks like those 8 dolphins are actually headed up into one of those adjacent areas of the habitat. Perfect, and now it looks like we actually have 2 pods of dolphins. We have a group of dolphins is called a pod, so you can get 2 pods of dolphins. We have this group of 8 who all of our guests out there just got to meet, and we also have another group of 6 dolphins, or a pod of 6 dolphins. Now it looks like one of those dolphins is going to be able to be out here in just a moment. So take a look over there. You might see one of those underwater doorways. It looks like one of those trainers is headed on over to open one of those just a moment. Now Hannah, have you ever been a dolphin before? Never? Well, you know, I gotta say, it's not every day that you get to meet a dolphin. Now, it looks like one of those dolphins is making his way out right now. So Hannah, what do you say we get a little bit closer? Just a few more steps, right up that 24-foot drop there. Yeah, just a few more steps. It's only 24 feet. Now, Hannah, when we first met, you shook hands, and that is a great lady. I've got Alejandro here. So you're going to put out your hand, hook them up, and you get to shake his foot. So Hannah, meet Alejandro. Alejandro, meet Hannah. Hannah, that was great. You know, another really good way to start building a relationship with a dolphin is by feeding him some fish. So here, put out your hand, and I'm going to give you a fish that you can toss to Alejandro. Toss that one right down the hatch. Nice throw, Hannah. Here, I got another one for you. Very nice, Hannah. You just got a dolphin. High five. Hannah, look at your hands. They are covered in fish guts. Do you want to smell them? No, gross. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how we get rid of those fish guts, okay? First thing you do, show your hands to Alejandro, put both hands out, and then you put them together, and you rub them. Yeah, even faster than that, Hannah. You gotta get the fish guts up all over your fingers for this trick to work. And then once you rub them together really well, you just wipe them off on that shirt. Alright, let's see your hands. See, I told you it hurts. Your hands are all clean, but that's going to be a long trip back to your hotel later. Alright, Hannah, you know, let's try something a little bit different. Something else Alejandro really enjoys are nice soft back rubs. So I'm going to have you bring both knees down to the ground, just like me. Perfect, and Alejandro is going to show us his back, and you can reach out and give a little back massage. There you go. Now, Hannah, have you ever felt a dolphin before? No, what do you think he feels like? Yeah, he does feel like a dolphin. He's really soft and smooth, and that is what helps him go super fast through the water. But Hannah, I have a little bit of a secret. Alejandro can be a bit ticklish. You want to give him a little tickle more of that dorsal in there? Here, get a little. Here, try one more time, right there. No? Yeah, you're right. If you tickle, you might pitch it a little bit wet. But you know, Hannah, I think we gotta get things up a notch, okay? Here, stand up nice and tall. We are gonna see if we can ask Alejandro to go on a super big jump, and I'm gonna teach you the hand signals so you can ask him, okay? First thing you're gonna do, take this hand and point it at Alejandro. Perfect. Now when I say go, you're gonna point that hand all the way up those trees. Ready, set, oh, here, point it at Alejandro, and ready, set, go. Check it out, Hannah, he saw you, and this is just for you. back here. Here, let's toss him a few more fish. You want to give him this big handful? Yeah, toss all those to him. And do you know what type of fish you're feeding him today? Yes, it's a dead fish. So you can toss him that one. So that one is called a capelin. He also eats herring, sardines, squid, and dolphins like Alejandro can actually eat about 20 pounds of these fish every single day. Now, Hannah, are you having fun so far? Yeah, me too. And you know, you were lucky enough to be randomly selected to come meet Alejandro today. But did you know everyone out there has the chance to meet a dolphin too? That's right, right next to our Dolphin Cove, we offer animal encounters. And it is a great way to get up close to our flipper friends. After the presentation, simply exit to the left and look for the yellow banana. There, you can look at Dolphin Adventure of your very own. Now here, Hannah, I got another fish for you to toss to Alejandro. You can toss them both of those. But we gotta look, yeah, you can toss in that one. But we gotta look at your hands again. More fish cuts, yeah. You know what to do, right? Yeah, we're going even faster this time. And then what do? We gotta wipe them off, yes. All of that. Wait, Hannah, we forgot the picture here before we come on stage. Do you want to just push that back?
Oh, Lord.
Hannah, you officially smell like a dolphin trainer. You know, that was awesome. Here, open up. I got a fish just for you. You can give that one to Alejandro as well. And you have been an incredible junior trainer today. I just have one thing left you to do, and that is to say that you're doing great and you're doing good. Hey everybody, that was Hannah and her new friend Alejandro.
Alejandro and Hannah just went on a fun adventure. What about you? Are you ready to do some more? Yeah, it's great because we still have so much more for you to discover. A discovery can lead to this. When we care for our world and take action on behalf of the animals that call it home, that's part of the legacy we leave behind.